More moves, more stuff to discuss, more stuff happening with our Raider Nation. What's up, people? Welcome to the show. Everyone, all the time, everywhere, here with the Raider Bear. What's up, Bob? I see you there. Bob, I am up on supporters only on Facebook right now, and I am on my regular show on YouTube so that I could do my show supporters only and get a little bit of YouTube time in there. But I'm not going to go as long on YouTube as I'm going to go on my supporters only show on Facebook today. That's kind of going to be a thing. But once I get monetized on YouTube, you guys got to get me up. I got to get my presence up on YouTube. Once I get my presence up on YouTube, then I'll be doing supporter shows on there too. That'll be exclusively to YouTube and YouTube viewers. Well, not necessarily, because all my Facebook people have to do is go on there. So, there's only so much you can do. Hi, Corinna. How are you feeling? I hope you're feeling better. Thank you for being here and saying hello. I appreciate it so much. Carlos Magano, what's up, man? Welcome to the show. Alexa, shut up. See if she gets that one. Yeah, good. Usually I have to say shut up, and then I had to practice shut up, and then she started getting it. Did you mean to stop? I'd be like, yes. Absolutely, Corinna. Prayers coming. Prayers coming, love. That was the only reason why I didn't invite you on the show. I assumed you may still be there, so. No, Michael Guerrero, you have never beaten the Raider Bear in a race, even though you do say you have 3 legs, you pig. Oh, man. Okay, hold on. Bob, make a comment for me on the supporter show, because I see that you're there, but it's not showing me. It might not be allowing me to let you on. I don't know yet, because I don't see your icon. I just see your comment on YouTube. All right, so what's up, everyone? Welcome to the show. And Bob, don't sweat that. I'll keep looking for it, and when I see you, I'll pull you on. So we signed linebacker Brennan Jackson. He was waived by the Rams, so we picked him up. And also offensive lineman Stone Forsyth. Now, first, the linebacker, Brennan Jackson, a little background on him. There, I see you, Bob. Let me go right here. Nope, not like that. No, not like that. There we go. Oops. No, not like that. Why isn't it letting you come on my show? Let me see if it worked with Corinna. No, it didn't work with Corinna either. I don't know what's going on with them with this. Okay, there. That time it said I could ask Corinna on. Let me see if it'll let me let you on now. And of course it's not. No, wait, maybe I'm doing it wrong. Okay, nope. Well, it says I can suspend you or ban you from my stream. Jeez. I'd rather not do all that, guys. I'm not sure, Bob. I'm working on it, though. But anyway, the kid Jaxie comes from the Silver and Black after 1 season with the Rams. He played 7 games with them. Let's see. Jackson was the Rams' 5th round pick, 154th in just last year's draft. He's 6'4", 263 pounds, perfect size for a linebacker. He spent 6 seasons at Washington State University, where he led the team in sacks at 8.5. Oh, wow. Yeah, he had 8.5 sacks. He also, let's see. He led them in tackles for a loss and added 57 tackles, 26 of which were solo. Not too bad. Let's see. Mr. Forsyth, the offensive lineman, spending training camp with the Giants. Prior to his time with the Giants, Forsyth spent the first 4 years of his career with the Seattle Seahawks. Oh, so he probably knows Pete Carroll. Played 3 seasons under Coach Pete Carroll. There we go. And was originally a 6th-round selection and 208th overall by the Seahawks. Let's see. Over his 4 seasons with the Hawks, he played in 53 regular season games, made 14 starts, adding 1 postseason appearance in 2022. He's 6'8", 307 pounds, good size. 5 seasons as the University of Florida, where he finished his career with 40 games played, 28 starts, seeing time at both guard and tackle during his career. Not too bad. Not too bad, I'd say. Yeah, it's Bob, I swear to you, I don't understand what's going on with this. It's showing me 3 people on my supporters show, but it's only allowing me to invite Corinna. I don't know what's wrong. Corinna, can Bob borrow your phone? I don't know what's going on with this. Okay, okay, I see your second comment. No. It does say I have a slow connection with you. I don't know why that would have anything to do with it. Reply. Let's see. Apply sticker. There we go. I didn't even know if that did that. That's different. I've never even seen that before. It said I could apply your sticker, so I hit it, and now it's on the screen. That's crazy. Okay, so we picked up an experienced offensive lineman, which is great, and we picked up Brennan Jackson, a linebacker, good size. Again, he's 6'4", 263 pounds. I like it. Also, in a corresponding move, the Raiders waived Thayer Mumford and placed Aiden O'Connell on the injured reserve list. The waiving of Thayer Mumford, was surprising, but at the same time, we knew stuff like that was coming. You know what I mean? Because we have some talent this year. You know, we have some guys that are going to push some guys, and so some of them got pushed out the door. Because I think last year, if that guy Caraway, something or other, the wide receiver we had just picked up the other day, hang on, let me go right here. Marquez Callaway. If we had picked up Marquez Callaway this year, he would have made the roster for sure. Just for sure. And now this year, even with what's going on with our wide receiver asking for a trade, I think that they let Marquez Callaway go just because they're pretty happy with what we have. Not to mention, even with him asking for a trade, he still has to play football. I know a lot of you are concerned about whether or not the guy would play football. He's going to play football, if for no other reason that he has to treat this contract like it's a 1-year prove-it deal with the other teams that are going to be watching him throughout the league. So if he really wants a shot and an opportunity at another team and a big contract, he's going to have to show he can do it with us. You know, so, I mean, it sounds crazy to say this, but he's going to have to play like he's happy to be a Raider, like he's happy with his contract, and go to another team and just show and prove and get a new deal. Kevin Kahu, Hano. What's up, brother? Welcome to the show. Long time no chit-chat. How's the kids? How's Honey doing? I can't invite Kevin Kahuhano Hano. I'm sorry, brother. I don't know what's going on. There's something weird going on with the whole supporters thing. I don't know if it's my signal. I don't know. James Garrison, what's up, man? Welcome to the show. David Pelkliva in the house, Mount Rushmore. What's up, brother? What is your other Facebook page? It's just called R8RBEAR Family Page, Carlos. You got to come support a brother, man. What are you talking about? You don't know about that? I hope you're in my subscriptions on YouTube at least. Come on, man. Troy Gill, what's up, brother? Welcome to the show. Mr. Osito. What's up, big dog? Welcome to the show. So I was glad to see that we're still making genuine moves. I was glad to see that. We're doing great, Kevin Kahuhano. I see your comment there. I appreciate that. There we go. Apply that sticker. Appreciate the love. Is that what that's doing? Oh, okay. That's cool. So that's how I can put, see, there's new things on here. I think that's why I might be screwing this up because that I can put your sticker comments now on the screen on my live on Facebook, and it didn't do that before. See, so they're making adjustments and they're changing stuff, and they're just not telling a brother, because I don't understand why I'm not doing anything differently, but for whatever reason, the only person I can offer a live to. Well, Darren Patterson, I see you watching there, brother. I can bring you on live if you're interested. If you're not, don't worry about it. Just decline my offer. I'll be sending you an offer. If you want to come on, talk football, let's do it. If you don't, just decline my offers, no problem. I know a lot of people are at work still right now, or they're driving home. You know what I mean? If you're on your phone and you don't want to talk on the phone, don't sweat that. You know what I mean? But I try to get on and do my supporter show. This is the first time I've been able to get on in a while, and God bless you all for being patient with me. I really appreciate it. But I'm here, going to have you guys on more often. Promises, we're going to do that. Darren, what's up, man?
What's up, dude?
You know, always Raider Nation.
I got my mama bear.
Nice. Well, then you must be living a blessed life.
Well, we 21 years in right now.
Oh, stop it.
Can't get rid of it.
Why is it all wives feel the same about that sort of thing?
You know, good times, bad times. It's good.
Excellent. Well, I appreciate that. All the love. Whether you're are you a Raiderette?
I have to be, baby.
Oh, blessings. Blessings. Yeah, you know, we're kind of tough to be married to if you're rocking other colors, you know what I mean? We can come around with a new Raider hat just about every day. Oh, hey, honey, look what I saw at the store. Isn't that nice? Looks good, doesn't it?
It's beautiful.
All right.
No, I'll wear it. Hell yeah.
Nicely done. Well, we're all excited because you know, Pete Carroll's making all these moves and making the team better, and he's bringing in a lot of different players. The talent looks nice. I love the draft that we made, et cetera, et cetera. But there's still a few people that are a little bit concerned with the team, the way it's built, where we're going. I'm asking either one of you, as Raider fans, what's still your greatest concern, even after everything we've built, and now we're getting ready to start the season?
I feel like we're good. We're weak. We're weak in DB. We've been weak there for years. Kenny Pickett is a little concerning, but then again, AC got hurt, so I get that. I get that too. But we just brought Cam Miller on the active squad, kept that 5th round pick. I don't know, you know. So, but I feel good because we have a good foundation. I feel the foundation of Pete Carroll, the GM spot tag. I feel good. You know, Tom Brady. Oh my God, I can't say I like that, but I have to. You know,
isn't it weird? It's like it makes your blood boil and your veins like itch a little bit all at once.
Okay, you can be that. No, it's good. It is. But the thing about it was, I remember I'm a North Carolina born and raised. I was living in Chicago, and snow all around me, and we're winning the game.
Yeah.
And all of a sudden the fumble. The tuck room, but I was like, I'm in Chicago. Like now, I look back and like I was in Chicago. Snow was good. It was just like we got this game, and it just happened like that. I was sick, but now, like, yeah, let's roll.
Yeah, especially to take a play like that from Charlie Woodson. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
That you just you can't do that. You can't have one of your gods of football and you rob them like that. That didn't sit well with me in that way. You know what I mean? I don't know if either of you saw it, but Tommy Boy did come down from Mount Olympus and admit it was a fumble, though.
Yeah, that was good stuff. But I am look at God. I'm real. I'm optimistic about this year because of the foundation. Like Pete Carroll, I feel good every year because there's nothing to be mad about.
Right.
But I do feel good about Pete Carroll and Spatek, and we got a quarterback. We got last year, me and you threw to Brock Bowers, and he was the best tight end. So now, yeah, I feel good.
It's nice. I agree with almost everything you're saying, and I want to go to one thing you pointed out. The defensive backfield's going to struggle. There's going to be games where we're going to get burned up. We saw it in the preseason with the Niners. It was a preseason game, but if you know football, you saw Pete Carroll was mixing in guys and trying to find some kind of combination. And we couldn't stop him. And they were trying to even just slow him down. It seemed like we had him in the run game, and it seemed like the defense had it figured out. And then they just throw a pass and mess it all up.
Yeah.
That's all right, though, because, see, to me, the Niners are the gift that keeps on giving as long as they've got that bum Shanahan still in charge. Darren, Mrs. Patterson, I can't figure out why I can't get this square peg to go in this round hole. It's weird. But Shanahan going to keep calling play and make play work.
My name's Erica.
Oh, hi, Erica.
Hey.
I like that.
No, you're right. You're right. And guess what? They helped us out in that game because we did some weaknesses. What do you think about Jamal Adams at linebacker? He's been solid.
Well, the nice part about that is I like everything about it, and I can defend it like that. And here it is. The guy was already a hard hitter. The guy was already a proven football player with good tackling skills, doesn't play dirty, smart player. And now you're preventing him from getting injuries when he's as old as he's ever been, because now you're taking that 15-yard run up out of his tackle and he's seeing the ball and just making plays. And so I like him better at linebacker than a defensive back.
I agree because he's probably a little slow for a safety.
Yes, I agree with that completely. And not only that, if you remember, we brought in Jalen Smith, the linebacker that used to play for Dallas, and that guy was known for the fact that he could get back and forth side to side because he was hyper athletic and a little bit small for the linebacker position. Jamal Adams is the same thing. He can get left to right, and when he gets there, guys are going to feel the earth.
Yes. Yeah, I think we're in the best spot we've been in a while. We had the high hopes with that guy, other coach from the Patriots, and he failed us. He's back with them now, OC or whatever. We had high hopes with them. So it's just one of those things where, I feel like we're where we should be as a foundation. I think we're going in the right direction.
Yes, I agree completely. And also, Darren, you remember when we were kids, when we were growing up and our mama said something and our spine would straighten up real quick? Right when Erica started correcting me, I heard that tone. Now,
we've been together since we were 13.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Well, we know each other.
I love that.
Can't get rid of him.
Yeah.
Well, I married Mama Bear in 2000.
Okay, good. Okay, nice.
I'm a good husband.
Good history.
Yes.
I don't do that mess around stuff.
Yeah.
That history counts when we lose and the kids are like, "What's wrong with that?"
Hey, you just gotta leave him alone. But look, since I can tell y'all a friend, his name is Deron.
Deron.
It's not pronounced Darren. Deron.
Okay. Deron and Erica. And Erica, if I get it wrong again, you correct me again, girl. I got no problem with that.
I'm a school teacher, baby. 25 years.
Now, you know what my favorite thing about school teachers is, don't you?
What?
Every time they tell you to do something, if you get it wrong, they tell you to do it again.
Well, look, I don't know about all that. I'm pretty cool. I teach 8th grade time. But anyway.
I know why Deron's in love. I already know now.
Yeah.
I've lived long enough. Go ahead, Erica.
No, I love him to death, man. He's my best friend.
I can tell. Well, love to both of you, and I'm going to try and kiss some other face today.
Take care.
Appreciate you. I'll be on again tomorrow at 4. If you guys have time, I'll be on again.
Okay.
Fantastic.
Appreciate you.
Yep.
Yeah.
I love my peoples. Love my peoples. I love my peoples. Man, look, you notice when Erica corrected me, I didn't say a word, right? Not a word. I heard, yes, ma'am. That's all she was going to get out of me. I've been raised right. Oscar De Leon, what's up, brother? Welcome to the show. Oscar De Leon said, what do I think about Pickett and what's up with AOC? Now, guys, I love the Raiders. And I make no bones about the fact that I love the Raiders. I never lean towards like bad things or, oh, let's just focus on what's going on with the Raiders. I just don't do that. And so if I say something about Kenny Pickett that comes off cool, just trust me, I'm telling you the truth. Mr. Shaw, what's up, brother?
What's going on?
Not much. Good to hear from you. I got to answer this question real quick from Oscar De Leon, and then I'm going to have a question for you.
Okay.
All right, so here it is. So what I think about Kenny Pickett is this. Kenny Pickett has experience now in the NFL. He's moved to a couple teams. He's been through systems, and I feel like no matter how good or bad he may be, he will have improved at least some from those experiences of going to other teams, getting to know coaching staffs, and etc. The number one knock on Kenny has always been his hands. I don't know if you guys have heard that, but he has small hands for his size, commensurate to how tall he is and his weight. And I've never held a lot of, like importance in that, but I do think there is something to be said for a quarterback failing on a play or two simply because his hands are smaller and he can't get that grip on the ball when he's running real fast or in wet weather to where he can really put that spin on the ball and put it where he wants. And so if you argue about the size of hands, to me, that's the only thing I can think of that's a legitimate argument for where you could ding him. But no wet weather in Las Vegas. Okay, so that's out. And then as far as on the run and so on, I think that's something he can figure out. It's not like he's never thrown the ball on the run. So, Steven, what's up, brother? I was asking everybody today, what is their still greatest concern, say, with the Raiders and where we are? I love the draft. I love what we've done so far, but what are you personally still concerned about the most?
ROI.
Yeah.
We've never had a real good online before in our career. In my Raider fan experience.
Well, I'm like, honestly though, although I agree with you, I only agree with you in the sense of it seems like we were still shifting seats on the Titanic right up until that last playoff game.
Yeah.
See, now that was the little things that I tell people to look for in in preseason games, because so many fans say preseason games don't matter. It's not that they don't matter. They don't count. They don't count, but they do matter, because if they didn't matter, we wouldn't play them. But they play them to get an idea of the rhythm, to see where the players are at on the playbook. Are they understanding their responsibilities and where they're supposed to be? Are they getting on and off the field quickly, etc.? And after all of that overarching, are they making plays? And so we have to see that. Now, the offensive line, in my opinion, though, Steven, has played pretty well. I just feel like they've been making mixing and matches to see who they were sure about at right guard. Who are they sure about at right tackle? I thought a good sign was that they let go of Thayer Munford and yet brought in another offensive lineman. So when you gave up on Thayer Munford, that was kind of a statement because that guy was fighting for the starting right tackle position the last 2 seasons.
Yeah.
And looked pretty good.
Yeah.
And so for him to only now this season go down, and it's as a result of DJ Glaze and Jackson Powers Jackson, Jackson Powers Johnson, I think we have a chance.
Yeah, as long as he beats the Chiefs, I don't care. Really. I really don't care.
Completely agree. Steven, I have another question for you.
What's that?
I know you have my medallion.
Yeah, I do not have your medallion.
You don't have this.
No, I do not.
Shut up.
I do not have your medallion. I do not have your medallion.
Why don't you have my medallion?
I do not have your medallion.
So you don't like it. That's what you're telling me.
Yeah, I like it. I want it. I want it.
Okay, well, when I finally get my mail together with you, this will be in it.
Okay. Yeah, I'll show you what I have. I'll show you what I have.
I don't care. I'm just telling you, I appreciate you and your patience and how kind you and your family have been. So when I do get my time in and I finally get my mail stuff sent to you, this will be in there as well.
Yeah, I've been waiting. You haven't sent. I've been trying to tell you on your page to give me one, and you like I don't have one. I got one that Raider fans made me, but that's one thing I have.
Someone made you one?
Yeah.
Oh, you gotta post that. I want to see it.
I can show you right now. You want me to go grab it?
Well, I don't have you on camera for some reason. I'm getting a black wall.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah. But anyway, if it's just a picture, that's cool. I just want to see it.
I'll just send it to you.
Okay, I appreciate that.
I'll just see it.
Good man. Oh, and I have something Raiderette I'll send for the missus too.
Okay.
Just for funsies. So everyone's been talking about that with the offensive line, but I think we might be okay. But the only thing I don't know what to think about is the Amari Cooper thing.
No, and Kenny Pickett. I don't know if Kenny Pickett's the answer. I don't think he's the answer. I don't.
Well, I agree with you. He's not the answer, but you have to factor in though that why would a team help us with a quarterback this late? You're literally days from the season starting. Anyone that calls me, if I'm the Raiders, if the Cardinals call and say, "Oh, please let us have Cam Miller," the hell out of here. There's no way. Let me have AOC, please, Raiders. Hell no. You know what I mean? And so the funny part. The funny part about it is the Browns and their wholesale. I mean, have you ever seen a team that's this messed up in your life, Steven? They do not have a quarterback that's untouchable. When have you ever heard of a team that didn't have at least one quarterback that nobody could touch?
Yeah. Joe Flacco's getting old too. Joe Flacco's our starting quarterback. He's getting old.
Joe Flacco's a dinosaur. Shador's disrespected. Dylan Gabriel's stupid. Have you seen his comments? He's an idiot. And then you had Kenny Pickett.
And then you have the owner. Don't even want to stay with the team. He wants to sell the team.
I mean, I've never seen a franchise so blatantly go, yeah, we suck right now. We're really bad. You know, our owner thinks we suck. All our quarterbacks suck. We're not going to win any games. See you in 2025.
Yep.
How do you sell that?
I don't know.
It's just so bad.
Yep.
I just don't know what you do with that. Oh. But at least there's gonna be continuity finally. We're gonna be able to move the offense a little bit. I'm just worried about I'm just worried about Kenny Pickett because he's going to have to play. I don't see a scenario where Geno Smith plays every single game.
No.
Not every game.
No. No.
You almost want to give him a game off. You know what I mean? Just because it's a 17-game season now.
Yeah. And we got O'Connell coming back with 68 weeks.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
I'm really surprised we haven't ever released him. Really, I'm surprised. Really, I'm surprised.
That we released who?
O'Connell.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't like doing this. You know me. You watch my show. I'm honest. He's not. I don't think he's going to pan out, and that's the first time I've said that in 4 years. But because I liked him right when we drafted him, I said that guy's a dark horse. Every scout said this guy's a dark horse. He's going to go somewhere and win. I went and watched him when he played for Purdue. He was nice, had a real like come from behind kind of Rocky almost kind of personality where he would be in games he was losing and he would fight back and find a way to win. And I saw that and went, damn, we got that guy. And I thought, all right, we got a shot. If we can protect him, we've got a shot. But there was some stuff. I don't know if you saw this, but there was some stuff that came out that was really damning where Pete Carroll basically said that he sped up the play calling. He cut the play calling in half at practice and in the preseason and said to Aiden O'Connell, everything you do slower. You have got to speed up your game.
That's sad.
And you know, I mean, I love this and I hate it at the same time. But when you have Pete Carroll as your head coach, he does not sugarcoat. He does not lie to you. He tells you, hey, Stephen Shaw, you're our 4th round pick. But you know what? You're not getting it done. I need you to show me more in the next 2 weeks, okay? I need you to show me that you can pass block and not just run block. Because I know you can run block. You're a big guy. You're physical. You like to explode out of your stance and get a guy. I love that mentality. But if I can't see you get on your back foot and be able to play the pass rusher for the pass, got to move on, buddy. And that's how Pete Carroll is. He looks you right in the face and he's just honest.
Yeah.
Could you, I mean, be honest. Wasn't a part of you as a Raider fan just a little bit shocked when they started talking about Jackson Powers Johnson having struggles?
Yeah.
I couldn't believe that. A 2nd round pick, one of the highest rated centers that we've seen come out of college football in a decade. I mean, they were talking about this guy like sure Hall of Famer.
Yeah.
And now he can't win the job on our team.
Yeah.
It's tough.
I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Are you at work?
No.
Are you with Mrs. Shaw?
My grandkids are with me. My grandkids are here.
Oh, hi, grandbabies.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
Now I'm jealous. Just hanging out with babies.
Yeah, I got 7 grandbabies. So.
How many?
7.
Damn.
Yeah.
You tell those children of yours to calm down right now. We're not old enough for that many. No, I refuse. All right, Steven. Well, you go hug those babies for me, and I'll get that stuff out to you in the mail as soon as I can.
Okay, thank you very much.
Much love to you, brother.
I'll see you tonight.
All right.
All right.
Peace,
Bye-bye.
peace.
Bye-bye.
I love my peoples. Everybody's so cool. Raider fans are just cool. I just get along with Raider fans. I don't know what it is. I just do. Corinna! True! Hello! And Steven Shaw! Appreciate the love, brother. Let me see. Bow. Yes, Bob, I see you and I appreciate you as always on both. That's my guy right there. The Browns are the worst franchise. Can you believe it? Oh man. Aloha, Rick. Always good to see you. Doggone it. Rick, I'm sorry. I just tried to add you and it won't let me. Damn. I always love talking to Rick. He's got this cool house. He's got like this like rec center space and he's always chill. He's always in a good mood. It's my guy right there. Hi, Island Jen. Even if she's not there, Rick, that way you can show her the video later. Hi, Island Jen. Miss you too, love. So now, although I get what my other viewer, Stephen Shaw, was saying, I'm going to go out on a limb and say I think the offensive line is going to be okay when we start the season. I really do. Now, no, we're not going to lead the league in offensive line work. That's not going to happen. But are we going to be good enough that we're going to have a decent season? I feel like we will. But I'm starting to get concerned about whether the season is going to be all that we thought it would be, only because of the dreaded D word, and that's distraction. You know, that because it's just any one of us that really knows and understands football knows that distractions kill football teams. They just do. It doesn't matter how good the team is. The level of distraction is what you have to figure out. If it's a huge distraction, like one of your players was in a huge car accident and is never going to play again, or they get a DUI and are suspended for the first 6 games of the season, or spousal abuse or anything like that, that can affect the locker room, because now all your teammates have to have microphones shoved in their face and hear about their teammates' adultery or whatever, or car accident, and have to speak on it, and they don't want to. You know, is just the bottom line to it. Bob, if you knew how many times I've tried to bring you on, you'd appreciate me, brother. I'm sorry. I'm really trying, though. But those kind of things can torpedo any football team. And I'm not saying we have that level of a thing yet, but it's starting to get there, you know, with the Jacoby Meyer thing, asking for a trade right as we're leading up to the beginning of the season. I just thought that was messed up. Now, for those of us that are mad at him, though, about it, I would ask you to refrain your anger, only because there is still a very high chance that the real reason that it lingered this long was because he felt like he had a deal in place. They probably had something verbal at least, you know what I mean? And it fell through, you know, and if it did, then now all of a sudden he's going to be like, hey, I want to trade then, you know what I mean? Because we can't get a deal done when he's technically in deal done territory. If this was last season, okay, he would have said, don't worry about it. We'll deal with it at the end of the year. But now you can't do that, because at the end of the year, he's not a Raider anymore. Doesn't have a contract anymore. Has no security anymore. And so as a player, I understand when they get pissed off at this kind of thing. So as a reporter and a podcaster, I can't get mad at him. As a fan, I don't like it. But as a man, I can't ask him to not want to solidify himself and know that he's going to be able to take care of his family. You know what I mean? That matters. And, you know, we can't act like it doesn't. You know, these guys, they have to move, buy homes and fly and move their kids into different schools and stuff like that on a moment's notice when you do it like this, you know, because now Jacoby Myers is probably not going to be a Raider at the end of the season. And so now, right when the Raiders make a trade, he's going to be in, like, you know, well, that's if they make a trade. I mean, they may do it. Because obviously, if you just let it go to the end of the season, you lose him to another team for nothing, you know, and you know he wants out. So I would try to trade him right away, even though it hurts us. And it really only hurts us because Jack Besh is behind in his development. And for those of you bummed about that, don't worry about it, because you're always going to have certain guys that are highly regarded, that are decently high picks, that just don't start the season, you know, flying around everybody. You know, Brock Bowers was the exception to the rule, and we got spoiled with that. Josh Jacobs was the exception to the rule. So now we're all expecting Ashton Genty to just hit the ground running and be Bo Jackson and, you know, the next Marshawn Lynch. And I don't know if we have that. I like the kid a lot. I really like Ashton Genty a lot. The only thing about him I don't like is his name. It sounds very spoiled and pretentious. What are we going to name our son? Ashton. Yeah, Ashton. You telling me that kid didn't get into a lot of fights at school? Come on, man. Ashton.
Nathan.
Yeah, Nathaniel. That's when it's a little bit too much. Bring it in. Little cub. Come on, say hi to everybody. You gotta give him a little more than that.
I just got home from work, so.
Yeah.
Hello.
There it is. Look at the perp. Wait, hold it in the light so they can see it. I love that. Got that dark black and perp.
Kind of hard to see, but.
No, it's not. It's gorgeous. It's gorgeous. Yeah, looking beautiful.
I can't tell which one is the right one.
They're both on.
Or?
They're both on.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can see how to either one. All right, you guys, that's my time and that's my show, and you see why. And much love. And I will be back on tonight at 8 o'clock. So for my peoples, I really appreciate you tuning in. But if you missed the show, don't sweat it. I will be back on tonight at 8 o'clock. R8RBEAR family page.